Hello and welcome back to Mindful Man Tarot. This is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign for the end of March, start of April 2024. This is also a timeless reading, so if you see this in 6 months or a year and it resonates, let it resonate. We're going to be doing an energy reading and then a current situation and then a possible future timeline. And then we will finish off the reading with a romance angel card, just to keep things spicy for this reading, for this set of readings. And as always, if you like this, please consider subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing, whatever it is. I very greatly appreciate it as it helps my channel grow. And I'm doing this out of love, out of seva, out of bhakti. So let's see what your current energy is, Libra. Okay. All right. We have the Page of Swords. There's this message of this new cycle starting, one of curiosity, one of intellectuality, where we are really trying to choose a new path and create a new, I want to say line of wisdom, but a new life where we are leading with our wisdom. You know, as an air sign, we are very much in tune to thinking a lot, maybe overthinking, but this might be able to be the message of the Ace of Swords, where we are starting to master our thoughts. We are starting to be curious about which one of our thoughts are real and which one of them are based on an old trauma, an old pattern that is ingrained within us. And I also had this Wheel of Fortune come out. So this is just maybe a time for us to be patient and just let the universe turn the way it needs to turn without trying to force anything. Maybe this is about us being patient, learning to be curious, learning to be intelligent with how and when we're going to manifest things, and just letting things manifest when they're going to manifest. Maybe this is also the message of the universe saying, it's just a matter of time before you turn into your greatest version of yourself. When you're putting in all the work, it's just a matter of time that things manifest to be a more ascended version of what you are now. You know, and this is like, it's saying, maybe this is out of our control because of our scenario before or where we were at, but be patient. Have faith. With that faith, we are going to bring in the new scenarios, the new opportunities to create the reality that we want to create. You know, with that curiosity, we are welcoming in new ideas, welcoming in new scenarios where things are starting to cultivate into a new way of thinking, cultivating into a new way of intellectualizing problems, a new way of creating solutions to said problems. This is just your energy. Let's get into current situation. See if it resonates for you, Libra. Let's see what is going on in Libra's current situation. I have a lot of Libra friends, so I'm hoping you guys are all watching this going, man, Frank really nailed it, or like, what the f was Frank on? It wasn't even a little bit close. We'll find out, I guess. We'll find out. People like it or comment or... What card wants to come out? Okay. Interesting cards. We have this Eight of Swords. I think this came out for Cancer. Maybe Leo. I don't know. It came out for a few other groups. We have the Eight of Swords and we have the Devil. There is this old thought process that is holding you back that you could easily break free from. I'm seeing 4 for 4 on the timer. You can easily break free from this old thought process by facing the dark and demonic parts that are inside of you, the parts that are addicted, the parts that are holding on to energies they don't need to hold on to anymore. Holding on to energies they don't need to hold on to anymore. It is time for you in this current situation, and maybe you're doing this to really realize what these dark patterns are, really starting to shed light on them and trying to really clarify how things are going to work out for you by changing your reality. Because when we're shining light on the darkness, it gets uncomfortable. It sucks. We start to sweat. We get the shakes. We're moving through addictions that we didn't even know we had, because they've been hiding in the shadows the whole time. But I'm telling you, these addictions are the things that are holding you back. And they're not even holding you back. You are holding yourself back. So maybe this is the realization that you are the creator of your reality, and maybe you are the creator of all your problems. Now I'm seeing 555. What is it with the numerology with you, Libra? What the fuck is going on? I say that a lot, but I really mean it this time. We also have the High Priestess, and we have the Death card. So it's really time for you to stop overthinking, and it's really time for you to start using discerning action on your decisions and being the intuitive High Priestess that you are. This is telling you that you are very highly intuitive. So if you're watching this, yeah, I'm talking to you. You are probably psychic, you're probably claircognizant, probably know what people are thinking. I am talking to you. It's time to stop with the old stuff. Let the old stuff die. Like the devil is like, this is the stuff that I don't like and that is holding me back. Now in your current situation, it's dying. Maybe you're using your intuition to realize that none of these parts of you that you're holding on to are actually helping you anymore. All these old shadows you're carrying around are just filling up an extra backpack that you don't need to be carrying around on your journey, bro. Sister, you hear me? You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? Let this shit go. The Death card. It is time to come back to innocence. It's time to come back to the soul's version of yourself, to that soul's version of your life, the soul's version of who you are meant to be in this lifetime, in this reality, because this is an important and powerful lifetime. So let the old parts of you die, let the old parts of yourself change, grow into something more. And I'm sure this is what you're doing. This is your current situation. Don't let me give you advice either. I mean, this is just what I'm seeing here. Maybe this is what you're doing. Maybe this is what you're manifesting, is these things to be different. Maybe you're finally realizing that you are the one that's holding yourself back. Maybe you're finally realizing that the old parts of you were really shadowing the aspect of how intuitive, how psychic, how gifted you really are, Libra. But let's get into a possible future timeline. Let's keep this rolling. If you have different interpretations of any of these cards, any of this reading, anywhere in this spread, please let me know. This is just my interpretation of this particular tarot deck. Okay, we have a lot. This card comes up a lot for the other groups. Must be some stuff going on. We had a lot of cards coming out. I don't want to take them all, but I'm going to. I am going to. So it might be a little bit longer of a reading for you. You're welcome. There is this struggle in the future, this Five of Wands energy, and it is with these Eight of Pentacles. So something you're working on might be turning into a little bit of a struggle. The thing that you are working on, your project, whether this is a job or a side hustle, it might be conflicting and turning into a struggle with others, where it is turning into a battle. I don't think this is going to be physical. I think a lot of these people are ascended past a physical confrontation, and this is just maybe a battle with words or a battle with energy. But I think the advice is to just focus on what you want. Don't focus on what is happening, but focus on what you want, because we have the Ten of Cups and we have this Ace of Wands. So this Ten of Cups being the happy fulfillment to an emotional cycle of what you are trying to manifest into your life, whether this is meeting a loved one or really starting to attract what it is that you want. And this Ace of Wands is that new cycle where you are starting to really shine the light inside of yourself to really illuminate your truth. I'm going to say that again. You are shining the light on yourself, inside yourself, to illuminate what your truth is, Libra. And your truth is that you do really want this. And because you're shining the light and you're focusing on this, not focusing on the Royal Rumble happening over to the left, you're focusing on what you want to create. That's what you're going to attract, because when you focus on is what you're going to bring into your life. What you are is what you will attract. We also have this Eight of Cups and this Page of Pentacles. So this Page of Pentacles is walking towards this Eight of Cups, and this Eight of Cups is just moving away from the old emotional realities that didn't serve. I just saw 1111. I can't stress the numerology enough for you, Libra. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This Eight of Cups is moving away from this reality, and this Page of Pentacles is bringing in the message of a new physical reality. This isn't an emotional reality. This is an emotional attachment, and none of this is worked out. And you're not attached to any of that anymore. You're just grabbing your shit and you're moving on. And this Page of Pentacles is here to say, when you move on, when you decide to not be attached to the things that didn't work out the way you wanted them to, you can attract and start a whole new reality, Libra. A whole new reality where you can create the life that you want in the physical world, not just in the emotional and the spiritual world where you're meditating every day, but you can start bringing in the job that you want, the dream job, all of the stuff that you want when you let go of the emotional stuff, the stuff that didn't work out the way that you wanted to, the stuff that needed to work out the way that it did, so you would have the realization that it's not what you wanted. Okay? Or it's the universe realigning you to something better. Whatever your belief system is, take what resonates. We had 2 extra cards come out for you. It's a big message for Libra this week. I just lost my power. I'm in India. This things happen. You are gaining strength from the past. When you look at the past and the emotional fulfillment you had from old friendships, from old romance, you are remembering how strong you were, how intuitive you were, how amazing you were in the past, and you are really gaining strength from this. And this might be an exhaustion from having to reflect back on that, but you can also use this as an empowering moment where you're like, okay, I know all those things happened, and I know I'm tired, but I gotta keep going. I gotta push that little bit further to create the reality that I want. That's what this card is saying. It's saying you're almost there. I know these things from the past really brought you down. They really made you tired. They made you want to give up spiritually, physically, energetically, whatever it is. But keep going, Libra. Keep going. You are almost there. And I see it, like you are so close to the finish line. You are so close. All it's taking is you to focus on the right things. Focus on your work. Don't focus on the internal or external conflict. Focus on the reality you want to create. Focus on the love you want to bring in. Move away from any old emotions that are no longer serving you, and you will create the reality that you want. You're almost there. Also, I'm not giving you advice. This is just tarot cards. Please don't take this as any sort of literal advice. It's never my role as a tarot reader. I am just reading the guidance and the interpretation of the cards. Use your intuition to really discern about what's happening and how you make your choices and your decisions. You are the High Priestess. You have the intuition to make these decisions. Use your intuition. I'm going to get you a romance angel card, and then we are going to close off the reading for you. Guidance card for Libra, please. What does Libra need to know from the romance angels? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And if you're single like me, how do you work on your partnership? What does that mean? This might mean that you're in a relationship and you don't think it's going to work out. Saying, put some effort in. You know, it takes two to tango. You put the effort in. If you're not in a relationship, maybe work through the patterns of you thinking that relationships don't work, or that you're not worthy, or that they haven't worked out, so they're not going to work out now. This is the energy of give the idea of a relationship working a chance. You know, because maybe you're in a really good relationship right now and you're just thinking, I don't think this is going to work, and you're kind of manifesting it not working by putting the energy into it not working. But if you put the energy into a relationship working, whether you're single or you're in a relationship, you're going to start to attract that energy. I hope that's clear. I hope that is freaking clear for you, Libra. Like I said earlier, if this resonates, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I love you. Have an amazing day. Namaste.